Hi, my name is Anisha Lakshmanan and I'm here to teach you vocal exercises to warm up your vocal cords. So why do we do vocal warm-ups? We need vocal warm-ups to make sure that our vocal cords are not injured. Our vocal cords, like any other body part, are muscles. And when you go to the gym, when you're working out, you make sure you do warm-ups before you actually do the exercise. Similarly, before we sing, we need to make sure that we do our warm-ups so that we don't injure our vocal cords. So the first exercise that we're going to do is called the lip trills or lip bubbles. This warm-up is really useful to relax our lips and our lower jaws, and it also takes the weight off your vocal cords. It makes sure that you are also kind of touching all your vocal ranges without extremely straining your vocal cords. So what you need to do for this is, first and foremost, make sure you're absolutely relaxed. Your shoulders are in resting position. They're not tense, they're not arched, you're not slouching. Just make sure you're sitting straight, your back is straight, and your shoulders are relaxed, and your jaw's relaxed, and you're firstly in a good space because you're going to sing. Take your thumb and your middle finger and place them where your dimples would be. So for me, if I smile, my dimples would be here. If I had dimples, I don't have them, unfortunately. So place them here. And this makes sure that you support your lips when you're doing the exercise. I can do them without because I've had practice over a long period of time. But when you're starting, you need to make sure that you're supporting your muscles, your lip muscles, so that they're really moving the way they should be. You should not put a lot of force. Don't do because that's unnecessary amount of force. So you need to make sure that you're calculating the amount of air that is going in, holding it and going. That's how you start. Do it with me. Alright. So when you're singing, you have to sing with the lip bubbles. So I'm going to do it without the hand, but make sure your hand is on your face when you're doing this. That's the pattern that you're going to have to sing, and you will have to make sure that you go half a semitone up every time and you keep going up. This is very useful for students because most students don't know their range because they tend to strain their voices, they don't know how to sing with their falsetto, but it comes very naturally when you're doing lip trills because you're not opening your mouth, you can't shout. So let's just go through the exercise once and you can see how I'm doing it. That happens. Keep going if you can. as low as you can. And there are a couple of things that you have to note when you are doing these exercises. First and foremost is do not blow hard. I don't want it to be or don't blow too soft. For example, a couple of times as you saw me do it, I was not blowing hard enough because I didn't control my breath properly. Another is when you're keeping your hand on your face, don't make sure that you're just placing it so that it's just supporting it. It should be not, if you do it right, you don't have to put any force, or you don't have to blow with force at all, because you're supporting it perfectly. And if you don't hurt yourself, don't squeeze your face, because that is not going to help either the exercise or you. Again, when you're going high, make sure, for example, now when I went high, I dropped out when I knew that I couldn't hit those notes, because I have a vocal range and I've understood my vocal range. It's early in the morning. This is the first time that I'm singing. So I'm making sure that I'm not straining my vocal cords. But at the end of the day, a vocal warm-up is to make sure your vocal cords are warm. You don't have to strain yourself. Don't push yourself more than you should, more than you need to. Also, the most important part is that do not slide through the notes. Do not go, for example, don't go. It has to be, each note has to be, clear and precise. And I'd like for you to make sure that your student or you, whoever is going to be doing this, make sure that they're actually pronouncing and intonating each note. Each note should be clear, because this exercise really helps with intonation. It helps develop a smooth legato line, because even though you're singing different notes, you're also connecting them. So this really helps for that. Hope you enjoy it. If your student or you are not able to do or even I would suggest that you try during the exercises. However, whenever you're at home, make sure you definitely do because this creates a better control over the muscles around your lips and etc., which is really important for your pronunciation and enunciation. Because when you're not able to do it's because you don't have control over the muscles around your lips. So if you're not able to do it, you can do but I would suggest not. This is just as a last resort.